Apple wants you to believe that the iPhone 18 Pro is their biggest leap ever in a decade. But what if I told you that by buying it, you are walking into a $1,500 trap? Apple is about to commit their biggest mistake in years. I do believe that the iPhone 18 Pro will focus too much on AI, and that's gonna be a big mistake. Because I do believe that Apple Intelligence is not ready to be the iPhone's main feature. Let me explain. There's a big illusion currently with the Apple Intelligence that you need the latest of the latest hardware to use it and to enjoy all of its features. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. Currently, all the iPhones from the iPhone 15 Pro upwards support all the features of Apple Intelligence. And Apple Intelligence was Apple's biggest feature on WWDC 2026. So, obviously with iOS 27, we should expect a main focus on Apple Intelligence. And obviously with the iPhone 18 Pro, apart from some new hardware features that are very slight, this will focus a lot on its AI capabilities and the A20 Pro chip. Currently, we have the A19 Pro on the iPhone 17 Pro. The next iPhone chip is going to be the A20 Pro. That chip is not going to be that much different than the A19 Pro, so you don't need to worry. You don't need to think that you need the best of the best iPhones to have the best of the best Apple Intelligence. What could happen is Apple could actually software lock some features for the iPhone 18 Pro to make it more valuable, to make it better, to actually make people upgrade. But in my opinion, that's a big mistake by Apple because these iPhones are AI ready. For sure, we have seen lots of powerful things done with older chips on Samsung and Android phones, and so these new iPhones within the A19 Pro chip should be capable. Another problem that Apple faces is that the MacBook Neo, yes, Apple's cheapest laptop, features the A18 Pro, not the A19 Pro, and that chip is the iPhone 16 Pro Max chip. So if they software lock the iPhone 16 Pro Max from some AI features, they need to software lock the MacBook Neo. There's no way around it. So you can see that Apple is in a conundrum. They cannot software lock a new iPhone out of new AI features, or they will need to software lock other devices, like a MacBook Neo, which is totally new. So the thing is, why? Why is Apple focusing this much on AI? Well, the first thing is obviously the stock price. Everyone wants AI. Everyone wants this AI hype. Everyone wants the stock price to go up. Obviously, AI currently is the biggest driver of the stock price. And so, everyone wants to push AI to our faces. The truth is, AI is stagnating in terms of Apple Intelligence, chatbots, Google Gemini, ChatGPT. We haven't seen big improvements to these chatbots, to this type of technology of AI in a long time. Apple released Apple Intelligence based on the Gemini, but the Gemini model only actually gave us some cool things to photo editing, and that's it. The rest is a more powerful feature for Siri. So yes, more powerful Siri, more intelligent Siri. Who cares? Are you going to upgrade your iPhone just for that? Obviously, the new reframe feature and the other features around on the new camera app editing model, it's pretty cool and they are very powerful. But you can do that on the iPhone 15 Pro, on the iPhone 16 Pro, on the iPhone 17 Pro. They are not exclusive for the iPhone 18 Pro. And so, I do believe that you are making a big mistake if you think that the iPhone 18 Pro hardware will unlock new exclusive features, at least for AI. So at the end of the day, many of these new features coming to the iPhone 18 Pro might end up being software lock features. So don't fall for Apple's marketing tricks where these features could work on your old iPhone 17 Pro and they are making it not work so you will upgrade your new device. Don't do it. Another big problem with the iPhone 18 Pro is going to be the price. As we have seen in the last week, Apple prices have gone up like crazy, 20 to 25% average on their devices. The iPad Pro, the MacBook Pro, even the iPad Air, all have gone up in price. So I have a full video on that right there. But the most important part, how will the iPhone 18 Pro lineup will be affected? On September, we are only getting the iPhone 18 Pro and the iPhone Ultra. The iPhone Ultra is going to be a $2,000 iPhone. It's going to be a foldable iPhone. It's going to be something different, something to try out, and I'm actually very excited for that. Obviously, is it going to be revolutionary? Is it going to be incredible? Totally worth it? Probably not. Foldable iPhones, foldable phones in general, they are very gimmicky. They are very compromised, and they actually are good for some things, but really bad for others. As for the iPhone 18 Pro though, Well, I think we should expect some price increases. Apple keeping the same price as the iPhone 17 Pro, it's a mirage. The RAM, the SSDs, it's all getting super expensive with all of these new AI data centers. So, Apple needs to increase the price. There's no way around it. I think that Apple will increase the price of the iPhone for around $200, at least. So, instead of the $1,100 for the base model iPhone 17 Pro, I think Apple is gonna put it at $1,300. That's for sure. 256 gigabytes of storage. As for the 18 Pro Max, at least $1,500 for that device, base model. Trust me guys, this is going to happen. A $200 increase, it's a minimum for what we have seen on the iPad and the MacBooks. And if they don't increase it more. For this type of money, you can buy an M2 Max, an M3 Max, MacBook Pro used, or you can buy an entire Apple ecosystem. I have a video right there. For $2,000, you can get an incredible Apple ecosystem that will satisfy all of your needs. So for $1,500, don't buy an iPhone 18 Pro Max. It is not worth it. For that type of money, get a refurbished iPhone 17 Pro Max, or even a way better value iPhone 15 Pro Max or 16 Pro Max. Those are amazing value, and I have a video right there also explaining the differences between the two. But again, don't buy the new iPhone 18 Pro Max without checklisting first the iPhone 17 Pro Max refurbished. Obviously, there will be people talking about the new cameras, the new display, the new design, the new fun colors, and I will be one of them. But don't fall for these marketing tricks. Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for this incredible ecosystem that will build around this new product that everyone will talk about. Don't fall for it. Every year this happens. Every year we get all of this hype around the new iPhone. But truly, after a few months is where we see its true value. And for me, with the iPhone 17 Pro, it was not worth the upgrade. And I do believe with an even smaller upgrade with the iPhone 18 Pro, it will be even worse. So, what can you expect for the iPhone 18 Pro? A new variable aperture camera. I have explained that on my other iPhone 17 Pro long-term review, but essentially if you want to know how it works, if I decrease the aperture, so it opens up the lens, you can see that the footage is getting brighter and I'm getting more background blur. This works because I'm opening up the lens. If I start closing the lens up, so increasing aperture, I know, the other way around, the lens starts closing down. And then you see that the image becomes sharper and darker. I normally use f2.8 for this scenario, so right here, and as you can see, perfect aperture, perfect lighting condition. But the iPhone's camera will work the same way. So open, close. And by this, it will enable more sharper photos and it will enable better lighting conditions, not needing to change the shutter speed or even the ISO. This is very important for professional cameras and it will be a big jump for professionals wanting to take photos and videos with the iPhone. But trust me guys, trust me when I say this will be a big gimmick for most of you because you don't really want to use it, you don't really know how to use it, and you need to shoot manual to notice the difference. So, at the end of the day, the camera's not that big of an upgrade for most people, and obviously we are not expecting a new lens, we are not expecting a big upgrade to the telephoto or ultrawide. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a very small upgrade, unless you're a professional guy. And at the end of the day, well, the 20th anniversary iPhone is coming next year. Not in 2026, but in 2027. And as we know, with the iPhone 10, it was the 10th year of the iPhone, we got a completely new redesign and a completely new way to look at these iPhones. And now, leaks and rumors are saying that we should expect another big revolution next year. So, like everyone said with the iPhone 8, don't buy the iPhone 18 Pro. Just try to hang on for a bit longer and wait to see what happens with the 20th iPhone ever. What if you don't have the luxury to wait? In that case, I think you should look for older iPhones. In that case, you should look for a refurbished iPhone 17 Pro. It's still a new model, but you can get nice deals right now. But essentially, the best value iPhones are the iPhone 16 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max refurbished. For like $600, $700, you can grab these amazing iPhones with all of the Apple Intelligence features coming with iOS 27 for like $800. This is amazing value. Don't overpay, like don't pay 2x this iPhone for a new iPhone 18 Pro. And if you can't wait 3 months to see what happened, don't buy the new iPhone 17 Pro. That's a big mistake. 16 Pro Max, 15 Pro Max refurbished is the way to go. Even on September, whenever Apple launches the iPhone 18 Pro, pretty much sure that you can find these iPhones on a discount for way cheaper, and it's going to be a way better value.